Today marks 1 month since Hamas terrorists invaded Israel and butchered more than 1,400 people. Now, October the 7th is destined to become a date we never forget. Like 9/11, its morbid memories will echo through history. But as Israelis today look back in anger and in grief, the rest of the world is beginning to contemplate what else that date will come to represent. Will it plunge the Middle East into a deadly, wider crisis? Will the simmering racial resentment cause bitterness and bloodshed across the world? Will it nail the coffin of a two-state solution? Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has given his first answer to the big question of what happens to Gaza when the war is over. And frankly, it's a major cause of concern.
Israel will, for an indefinite period, will have the overall security responsibility.
This means Netanyahu plans to effectively occupy Gaza completely for an indefinite period, long after the bombing and bloodshed is done. That, to me, is a massive error of judgment. Hamas says more than 10,000 Palestinians are already dead since October the 7th. That's 10,000 grieving families who will blame Israel and Netanyahu for destroying their lives. And as the bombing intensifies, their fury and malice will surely spread. There will be no safe or fair way for the Palestinian people to live under an Israeli heel. No path to peace. Netanyahu must surely know this. Last night I asked the Israeli President, Isaac Herzog, if Netanyahu himself is now a barrier to peace. He gave a diplomatic answer that was, I would say, far from a ringing endorsement.
The day after the war will come where all these issues will be discussed. We are a vibrant democracy. We don't shy away from anything. But right now, we're all united. We're all united in one goal. We must return the hostages back. We must overcome and prevail against our enemies, and we must bring peace and security to our borders and our peoples. This is my only aim at this point.
And I get it. Israel's focused on wiping out Hamas after what they did to their people on October the 7th. But what happens next will change the course of history. Palestinians need new leaders who accept a Jewish state. Israel needs a new leader who recognises that Palestinians too deserve a state and the same human rights as Israelis. Netanyahu has honestly divided to rule. He propped up Hamas to split the Palestinians with now catastrophic consequences. Now he's making incendiary calls for more lengthy occupation when tensions couldn't be higher. I don't know, frankly, who should control Gaza when Hamas, or if Hamas, is wiped out. But I do know it can't be Benjamin Netanyahu.